Too often in election cycles, Rhode Islanders have gotten the wrong leadership because of divisive, costly primary battles, especially historically in the race for governor on the Democratic ticket. This cycle had the makings of the same result. A path to victory exists for both Frank Caprio and me, but with Rhode Island clinging to a late primary, a divisive, costly battle would most likely result in the wrong leadership at a pivotal moment in time for Rhode Islanders. I did not enter public service to become a footnote in history by injuring my party, or even more troublingly, helping elect somebody who is comparatively ill-equipped to help lead this wonderful state into the future. As such, I hereby announce that today I am withdrawing my name as a candidate for governor of the state of Rhode Island in this election cycle. I do so without hesitation, and I turn wholeheartedly and enthusiastically to support the candidacy of my friend and fellow General Officer Frank Caprio. Recently, Frank and I met, and we spoke at length about the future and promise of our state, provided someone could unify the people and bring energetic and new leadership to the office of governor that this state needs so badly. The push for unity begins today for the state of Rhode Island. I urge you to join me in supporting Frank Caprio in his race for governor. This is a tumultuous and historic election cycle across this nation and right here in Rhode Island. While there are many challenging races, none is more important to me than the U.S. congressional race in District 1 involving my brother Bill. My brother Bill and I learned the measure and value of public service from a man we couldn't love or admire more, our late father, Dennis Lynch. Our dad was a mayor of Pawtucket from the time I was 7 to 16, and it is from him and my mom that we learned the value, first, of standing up for your siblings, and second, standing up on behalf of your community, to use your voice to make your community better and stronger. Over the last 8 years, I've used my voice and stood with tremendous pride. I've given every ounce of energy to serving as the Attorney General, a job that is both unforgiving, but most importantly, incredibly rewarding, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have served. I've had the pleasure of working with 234 of the most dedicated professionals I have ever known. Extended to the law enforcement community that assists us every day, we've taken on challenges and fights and stood strong in an unwavering way in the face of political criticism, but always standing strong for Rhode Islanders. Over the next 6 months, there are challenges still ahead. There have been so many good people over the years that have offered their friendship, their support, their energy, and yes, their criticism to help make me a better Attorney General, and even more so, a better public servant for the state of Rhode Island. I remain humbled and grateful for that wonderful support. There are also many that I may disappoint today. For that I am sorry. But I ask you to take that energy, that determination and zeal, and turn it to this election cycle into the future of the state of Rhode Island in supporting Frank Caprio's candidacy for governor. This is a critical juncture for our state. We have to stand together. We need new leadership who will bring new energy and make difficult decisions in politically challenging times. As January of 2011 unfolds, I will have completed 8 years of service as the Attorney General for the state of Rhode Island. I've taken on great fights on behalf of the people of the state and with my colleagues across this nation as well. I've stood in an unwavering commitment to justice for the people of this state and the citizens of this nation. Over that time, I've aged and I've grayed. 2 people in particular have aged as well, Kelsey and Graham, my children. Kelsey and Graham was 7 and 5 when I took office on January 7, 2003. Today, Kelsey is 14 and she'll be starting as a freshman at high school in the fall. Graham is an 8th grader. On behalf of Kelsey, Graham, and me, it's time for me now to turn to other exciting opportunities. I've stood up over these 8 years for the betterment of our community. It's time for me now, at age 45, to seize this moment for my children and me. In no way should this diminish the affection I have for public service or my deep belief that this state can and will have a bright future. That's the very reason that I'm wholeheartedly endorsing my brother Bill and Frank in their endeavor to join together and with others to chart a course that is bright for the future of our state, the state of Rhode Island. I humbly ask you to support them, and I thank you for your time.